So this code is actually broken up in a way that makes sense in terms of the evolution of code. When you start out writing code, you don't have any functions, and then you figure out how you can group that code together into functions to make them more reusable. So for example, we can use build page in multiple contexts in order to generate a page. And we can use the build form function to generate a set of different forms. This code is actually a bit evolved. It's thinking about the future and the different ways that this code might be used for other contexts. So that's good. But it is procedural. So if we look at the function name here, build form, what are we doing? We're actually building a form. That's a process. It starts from some data that we give it, and it ends up with a form. It's very specific. We're not going to do anything else with this function except build a form. If we scroll down, we have validate form. This is also an action. It's something that we do to get from point A to point B. Every one of these functions reads like a verb. We have submit form, and we have build page. And these are all very specific processes. So now if we were going to step back and think about this in terms of the nouns that are involved, or the objects, you're probably going to come up with something really quick. For example, we're doing a lot with forms, right? So the form is really an object that we're working with. And we're doing a lot with pages too. And so a page would be a valid object as well in this context. Now we still want to perform actions on these various objects, and those are called methods. They're just functions that belong inside of a class or an object.